Right, so first thing in the top, user manual. So in there it's got the smart remote in there, normal remote. They're the wall mount spacing washers, AA batteries, AAA batteries, AA batteries for the smart remote, AAAs for the standard remote. So I'll take those out in one moment. Mains lead, take the remotes out. This is the standard remote. I don't think you get these in Europe or anywhere else, it's just the UK. But if anybody wants to order one, if they can see the code there, you can type in Samsung on Google, pop that code in, you can actually order them off the internet. So next, a smart remote. So with this model, it's not the premium metal finish smart remote, it's just a plastic one, but it does exactly the same job with the same buttons. 2 AA batteries in there. There you go. So on these, volume rocks backwards forwards, same with the channels. Press into mute or press in for your guide there, and you're up, down, left, right. And also you've got the microphone button, so you can say YouTube and then search for something, or Netflix or whatever. When you hold down the button, let go and it searches. Cool. CI card reader, we don't use them in the UK anymore, but there you go. Right. So you get 4 of these wall mount spacers. If we can focus on the hand. Focus on the hand. So 4 of these wall mount spacers. So if we were going to put it on a flat wall mount, they locate into the holes. 50mm M8 bolt through there to attach your wall bracket arms, and that levels off the back of the TV, but we'll have a quick look when we get to it. So down to there. So all that's left in the pack, you've got your figure 8 mains cable, figure 8 connection there, UK plug there. Normal standard instruction book. I'm sure many people read them. So the other thing left in the top of the box, that's part of the actual pedestal stand. So that's the neck there of the pedestal stand. And so there you've got a bit of a cable guide through there as well. Cutouts at the side for the cables to come out, and a notch out at the bottom there, but when I put it on the TV it'll become clearer. Those 2 bits there, they locate into the actual back of the TV. Then your 4 holes there to screw to the back of the TV, so in here as well, or there, that's our screws. Polystyrene out at the top. So that's the bottom half of the pedestal stand. We'll build that up in a moment. This is the screen itself, or the actual television, so just let that drop off. Pop that against that box there. So just take the polythene wrapper off. More screws there, some nice machine screws. And 4x20mm if anyone cares. 2 legs, so it's plastic but it's like a brushed finish. Silver brushed finish on the front there, black back there, cast alley base. Just remove those screws. So there's two prongs there. They will locate into those two slots, like so. You can see there, but cable guide comes off, so you've got 4 holes here, 1, 2, 2 the other side for those screws to pop in through. So just pop those through. I'll quickly wind those down. Let's get a close-up of that. To the other side. Now I'll just put the cable guide back on for now. So 2 prongs there, locate into 2 slots underneath. We've got those 4 holes there, and they will locate to these protruding parts here where the screws are going to come through and attach it to the TV. So if I carefully offer the TV up onto those slots, it is tricky, but there we go, that's in. 4 more screws here to go in. I'll quickly wind these in. To be nice, I'll fast forward this bit. You've got 1/2 amp USB there, 1 amp USB below, digital optical out, 3 HDMIs if I can focus on the writing, HDMI 4 there at the top, that's got the audio return channel, HDMI 3, 2 and 1, LAN port, so this has 2 satellite tuners on it as well, and your terrestrial TV connection there. 2 satellite connections because you can put a twin sat feed in, so you could attach a USB hard drive to there and record some channels and so on. So difference between this is a 49NU8000, basically same as last year's 49NU7000, but that had a separate box, so you had a separate One Connect box for your connections. This year they've decided to build it all into the TV, so fair enough. And obviously the only thing on that side, your figure 8 mains connection on the back there. It's got these slots here. So if I just come back, so if we look at these grooves on the back, there is a reason for them. I suppose it's quite a good reason. They're different thicknesses, these, narrower at the top, wider at the bottom. So you've got your cable channel go up here, and the idea is you can sort of slot your cables into there, and if you pick the right size slot for the cable, it will grip the cable and just keep them looking tidy around the back, especially if it's next to a window or something. It'll make it look nice and tidy. So quick look at the back of the TV. All I've basically done, that's my terrestrial aerial connection in, LAN connection for my internet, and mains connection in there, figure 8 mains. Right, so I'll just peel off these screen protectors before I turn it on. When I turn it on, I will do my best to shut my mouth and be quiet as well so I don't spoil the intro. So, what I will do as well, after I've turned it on, that's my smart remote there. So I'll press a couple buttons on the smart remote and you'll see it pair into it, and then it'll ask me to test the buttons, the volume up and down, channel up and down at some point. So BBC 2 HD gives you an idea anyway. To me, I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but the freeview HD that's built in is pretty good. I'll go on to the news as well, 107. Good bit of detail there. I'll go back to 102. But it gives you an idea of the freeview HD. So, looking at my smart remote, that's the microphone button. So, if I hold that button and say something, so I can say, it says when we get past that, YouTube how to build a wall. That should bring up any YouTube videos related to building walls. If I wanted to build a wall, I could just scroll left and right and pick one, or I could then search for another video. I can hold that down. I could say BBC iPlayer, it'll open up the iPlayer, or I could say Netflix, open up Netflix. But I could say YouTube, cats doing funny things. Cat storing funny things. So not what I wanted, but it's found some good things. So I could pick a video and play one. I'm not going to though. So live TV. Back to TV. So last thing I'll do, I'll just bang on the retail demo. So if I go settings, I think it's on system manager. Set it to retail mode and OK.